The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
Hello and welcome to Sac Co. I'm your host, Mellisa Paul. We begin this morning with an ABC10 news update. Walt Gray joining us here in the Sac Co studios. And it is official. PG&E has filed for bankruptcy.
They have, Melissa, the largest utility in the United States facing billions of dollars in potential damages from the recent California wildfires. So why should you care? The thousands of survivors from these wildfires are worried that PG&E's bankruptcy is going to leave them hanging out to dry with no compensation for their losses. So what about your rates? Now, weeks ago, before filing for bankruptcy, PG&E asked for a 6% increase in electrical rates starting next year. Any increases must be approved by the Public Utilities Commission from California. But the last time PG&E filed for bankruptcy, which was 2001, our rates eventually went up like everything else.
Okay, and 6%, that's pretty significant.
I would say so.
Yeah.
And it just seems like a steady climb, and I don't know that the bankruptcy is going to help us all at home. You know, we're going to have to pay our share on this.
Yeah, okay, really keeping a close eye on that one. And you know what? It's actually been about 10 months since Stephon Clark was shot and killed by Sacramento police officers. But Walt, we are still waiting for the district attorney's decision on whether or not to file those charges. Yeah,
it seems like it's taking a really long time. Today, California's Attorney General is getting involved. There's going to be a news conference, and a report will be released on the use of force policies, training, and practices at the Sacramento Police Department. Now, Monday, the DA said they're going to need more time to review the Clark case. He was shot and killed in his grandmother's backyard. Clark was unarmed, had a cell phone. Police thought it was a weapon. Also Monday, Clark's family filed a wrongful death lawsuit in federal court seeking $20 million from the Sacramento Police Department. ABC10's going to have updates throughout the day after the Attorney General's news conference. We'll have it on air and online at abc10.com.
Okay, and many of our viewers may already be aware of this, but Apple's actually facing questions over FaceTime.
Yeah, it's kind of a sneaky little thing.
It is.
A bug found in FaceTime could let somebody listen into your conversations even if you haven't accepted the call. It appears to be centered on the group FaceTime feature, which Apple added in iOS 12. Apple has now disabled group FaceTime completely and says a patch to fix the bug will be pushed out later this week. So all those private conversations that you were having that we listened in on, not good.
I wonder how many relationships were broken up over that.
Hopefully yours wasn't.
No.
Not yours.
Things are all good.
Everybody
in my house.
else's,
I'm just
but
curious.
yours are fine.
Yes.
I'm here to confirm that.
It's very concerning, nonetheless.
It should be.
You know what else is concerning? How darn cold it is over in the Midwest and the other places. I have family over there that have been Facebooking me. I grew up in that area, and
Idaho,
Minnesota,
Chicago.
darn tootin'. Yeah, it is cold over there right now. Whew, you need your coat on. Stay inside.
Gloves, hot chocolate, stay inside. So that's something we are watching for you. Want to make sure you're prepared. Let's take a look. So we are concerned with bitter cold temperatures, life-threatening wind chills, widespread record lows in the upper Midwest to Great Lakes, all the way to the Ohio Valley. So as we take a look, you can see the cold air, it returns. And take a look at your temperatures. In Chicago, Wednesday, 9 a.m., look, a negative 17. As we roll into Wednesday and Thursday, still looking at a negative 14 in Chicago, a negative 2 in Cleveland. Cincinnati, we're looking at 6 degrees. Now, a little bit closer to home, completely different story, right? You can see if you're headed out the door right now, Sacramento 51, Stockton 52, Modesto 50, Marysville 51, and Tahoe, we are looking at 37. So let's plan your day. Maybe you have a big lunch you have to head out to, our conference. You can see our hour by hour saying if you're walking out the door, not too bad. At 11, we're going to hit a high of 58. 3, we're looking at 64, and as we roll into this evening, we're looking at 52. So in the region, you can see Bay Area high of 59, the Valley 64, the Hills 64, and Sierra, we're looking at 47. But guys, we are watching radar, some rain in the forecast. I'll tell you what's going on and how to avoid some of those delays.
Okay.
Coming up in about 20 minutes.
All right, and it was so warm yesterday, Walt, that I was actually sweating during the afternoon. It was toasty.
Were you just walking around the station sweating, or were you working out? How did that happen?
No, I was walking outside.
Oh, okay.
I was in a coat.
It was a nice day.
It was gorgeous
You
out.
can take the coat off if it's really warm.
I eventually did that.
Wasn't it ABC10 coat and you don't want to take it off? Is that why?
I just love it so much. I'm attached
you should.
to it. You know, it's like a whoopee. No, but when it's warm outside, ice cream sounds good. However, I'd have to say this flavor would not appease me, though. I'm talking about sauerkraut ice cream.
I've never heard of sauerkraut ice cream.
Neither have I, and
That
I don't
sounds
want
like maybe at the state fair you want to try that. or not try that?
No.
So if you've ever craved slow churn sour milk, apparently this ice cream is for you. Here's the scoop. It's at a shop called Urban Churn in Pennsylvania. They are the ones behind this. It's an ice cream that really pairs well, maybe a hot dog, mustard, trash can.
Perhaps.
Fermented ice cream.
Fermented ice cream.
I don't
Is there
know.
like a health
Why would
benefit?
Well, you know what? The reason they're doing that is so a TV station will talk about them. We wouldn't do that.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, we got sucked in on that one.
There you go. All right. Well, thank you. Look forward to hearing from you again in the next half hour.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Everyone, stick around. Coming up, we get to see how female entrepreneurs are being supported in the workforce. And we're also going to show you the perfect vacation destination that is not too far from home. Details after the break.
An apothecary. And then we'll swing it back to you, Susan, and you just go, and we're here today talking about the She's Next Empowered by Visa initiative.
Sorry, say that one more time. So I'll name.
So you'll start it off, your name, your title. Then we'll switch it to Doria. She'll say her name and title. And then you'll say, and we're here today talking about the She's Next Empowered by Visa initiative.
In a minute.
And you'll look in this camera the whole time.
Big smile
Rolling.
to start and end. Okay.
We're rolling? Yes.
Okay, and 3, 2, 1.
Hi, I'm Susan Carrere. I lead our merchant and acquirer business at Visa.
Hi, I'm Doria Roberts, and I am the owner of Tipple and Rose Tea Parlor and Apothecary.
And we're here today to talk about She's Next, Empowered by Visa, a global initiative to spotlight women founders around the world.
Perfect. Okay, and then, so the next thing we'll say, and for more information, visit visa.com/she's
30
next.
seconds?
Well, we'll do it after this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we said. All right, 30 seconds out. We're clear.
You guys gonna have union cards after this. You know that.
TV, radio.
This is TV. This is live. Sacramento, California. Mellisa.
Hello.
Hello, Mellisa.
Can you hear me?
I think that was.
Okay, I'm just talking to
We
you
hope
for
it's not so cold in Sacramento.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
And welcome back. Women-owned businesses make up nearly half of the U.S. market, employing millions and generating trillions each year. Yet, 3 in 4 women, believe it or not, say that it's tough to get the business funding that they actually need. And 6 out of 10 started businesses with their own savings. Joining us today are 2 people who know the challenges facing women entrepreneurs. They are here to discuss a unique, innovative way to help women founders. It's called the She Next Empowered by Visa initiative. Welcome very much to Suzanne Carrera. And from Visa, she's actually one of the top experts on financial solutions for businesses. And we also have Doria Roberts of the Tipple and Rose Tea Parlor and Apothecary in Atlanta. She is also a business owner and artist. Welcome to both of you ladies.
Thank you, Mellisa.
Okay, so Suzanne, let's go ahead and start with you. Tell us a little more about She's Next and how is this initiative really helping women business owners?
So, Mellisa, as you said, small businesses are the backbone of economies around the world. Female-founded small businesses are on the rise despite the challenges you highlighted. So we're using our global payment network, which is one of the largest for small businesses, and leveraging our brand and digital know-how to spotlight the work these women are doing. We're partnering with Rebecca Minkoff of the Female Founder Collective to do just that.
Excellent. And Doria, tell us how an initiative like this, too, has really helped your business.
We've been really fortunate to have some great moments this past year, but a lot of that is punctuated by the daily reality and stress of just keeping the lights on, So this being part of She's Next is another great moment, but it feels more like momentum. It feels like that we'll be able to move forward with these resources that they'll be providing that'll hopefully, get us better staffing, making us more competitive online with e-commerce and social media, and maybe transform us from being local businesses to respected global brands one day. So, that's I'm looking forward to that.
I am too. I like it. I love your attitude and your positivity and like continuing to reach forward like you are. And Suzanne, fill us in though, because I know Visa recently did a survey and there were some pretty big findings in it. 2 points that I would love to hear mainly about are, were we able to find out what motivated female business owners, and then also possibly what holds them back?
Yeah, so Mellisa, what motivates? Meaning and purpose in their work, financial independence, and having flexibility to work and live the way they want. What's getting in the way of that, though, is access to working capital, right? Less than 2% of venture goes to female founders. We've got to level the playing field and change that outcome. And then on the second piece is, as more businesses pivot around technology, we need to help them use the same skills that large businesses do, digital, social, media, marketing, to build their brands and know-how globally.
Okay, so quick, tell me about the resources then that are really changing the game for these female business owners.
So we're going to do 3 things, Mellisa. The first one is use our platform to promote their brands, right? So give them the same access that most large brands have. Second thing is invest in them. Give them access to the skills, resources, training, the know-how and working capital. Use our platform of partners to connect them to those products and services much more easily. The third one is give them a network. A lot of women founders struggle with, how do I do these things? So give them access to other entrepreneurs who've done this work around the world.
Wonderful. And where can our viewers go for more information?
So please go to visa.com/She's Next to hear more about entrepreneurs like Doria and others, and to get access to the resources for your business locally around the world.
Wonderful, Doria. Thank you so much, and congratulations to you on all of your success. I know you've really inspired a lot of people. Suzanne, thank you so much for all the inspiration. I know a lot of the women watching today are going to be able to reach for their dreams because of this. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mellisa.
Thank you for having us.
Always great to have a resource like that. We just shared with you how you can actually get your aspirations of being a small business owner off the ground. Now we're going to help you get your snow fix. If you need to play in the powder but have a limited budget and limited time, here is one way to tackle the mountain and still have plenty of opportunity for fun. Check it out.
Snow-covered mountainsides beckon for winter fun. Most people choose to carve the slopes in the pow-pow, but there are so many other adventures to be had in the white fluffy stuff. So when the last storm blew through the high peaks, my family and I hit the road to revel in the joy that lay beyond the snow-covered ski runs. I'm talking, of course, about sledding and just good old-fashioned playing in the snow. With 2 girls, limited time, and a tight budget, we had to keep things simple. While there are many fabulous resorts scattered throughout the Tahoe region, we chose to stay in a location that offered the comforts of home, a lodge suite at the Grand Labac in Tahoe. With a full kitchen, dining space, family room, master bed, sleep cove for the kiddos, and a private balcony, we had way more than we needed for a one-night stay. Plus, the Grand Labac has some incredible history in the Tahoe area.
Family owned and operated since 1978, but this area has actually been used as a winter recreation area since 1922.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so since 1922, this place has been a place to go for winter activities.
Yeah, it has. We're actually celebrating 95 years of winter fun this year. So it's been a good time with lodging deals and giveaways and specials.
The name Grand Labac is Norwegian, meaning hill sheltered by fir trees, named by the Norwegian man who founded the Grand Labac ski area. I introduce you to Kjell Rusty Rustad. Rusty acquired the property in 1947. He improved the ski jumping facilities, created a downhill area, and installed the Tahoe Basin's first ever ski lift. He even built a warming hut, which is still in use today, but now offers food, drinks, and winter gear. Oh, and it's still a really great place to stay warm. Today, the resort has an on-site bunny ski hill, Nordic ski and snowshoe trails, heated outdoor pool, and our goal, sledding!
Good morning. Hi. You all slept well, huh? Huh? Are you excited to play in the snow?
Yeah.
Are you awake yet?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Abby, are you okay?
After an outstanding inclusive breakfast buffet, I mean seriously, there was everything you could ever imagine, we headed to the sledding hill, which was only steps away from our lodge.
Make sure you keep your feet crossed, okay? Don't let them fall off. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
This hill was no amateur hill either. My kids flew down the hill with squeals of sheer delight. Oh, and so did I. A few snow angels and snowball fights later, we decided to head just 10 minutes up the road to Squaw Valley Alpine Meadows. Known for its skiing, Squaw also has a really killer tubing hill. At first, I'll be honest, I was a little concerned for my tiny Lila.
Do you like this?
Yeah.
You having fun? Good.
My little chicken was not a chicken at all, but a beast riding down herself every time. My 9-year-old lapped me. I'm not sure how many times, I actually lost count, but needless to say, she was having a complete blast. We accomplished a lot in just 19 hours.
Are we tired? Are we hungry? All right.
Starting from our truck up the mountain to our last cruise down the hill.
How was it, Daddy?
Awesome.
Awesome sauce?
Yeah.
So while snow has been fleeting this winter season, take advantage of when it does come down, even if you can only make the trip for one short night and part of a day. Because trust me, it is way worth it.
And coming up, we're going to show you how to lower bad cholesterol with food, not pills. Plus, achieve a brighter, wider smile. Sac Co will be right back.
Probably not the thing we should be concentrating on.
Sure?
These are to show them, number one thing, to increase the risk of heart disease.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
What if 5 minutes was all that you needed to shed the holiday guilt and get your appearance back on track without having to leave your house? Lifestyle consultant Stephanie Yocoli is here to tell us more.
Great to see you, and Happy New Year.
Hey, you too, as well. Okay, so you actually have a test for our viewers.
Yes, this just goes to show how much your smile can really impact your daily life. It's the first thing people notice, and with Power Swabs, you're going to get that bright white smile. It's going to have you looking and feeling your best this new year, as we all should. So we asked a panel of people who they'd rather kiss, and what we showed them is the exact same photograph, side by side. The only difference is those bright white pearlies against the yellow stained teeth. And I have to admit, it really amazes me how much your smile can transform your entire look instantly. This guy looks more attractive to me. We showed a female version as well where they just look more healthy and even more young. And of course, 100% of the men and women we asked said, hands down, I'd rather kiss the one with the white smile, of course.
Yes. Okay, so you're saying that your teeth can actually impact your love life.
100%. It really can.
Okay, so tell me about Power Swabs, though. It's easy to use, right?
I love this product. It literally takes 5 minutes. You're going to see immediate results, an average of 2 shades whiter teeth just after the first application. And again, only 5 minutes. It's so easy. You just pop the swab open. Now, this is considered the most advanced teeth whitening system in the world, and it's not because it's just whitening your teeth. It's because it has a patent technology to physically lift and remove stains. So it's going to do that in step 1. You just pop the swab open, circular motion for 2 minutes. Super easy, and my favorite part, this is the biggest game changer for me, is that Power Swabs is rehydrating the enamel in step 1, and that's going to help to cause 0 to minimal sensitivity. It's the first product I found that actually doesn't give me any sensitivity at all, because most teeth whitening systems are actually removing your enamel, and I have tried products that, no joke, I've had pain that lingers for days. So I like to let that set for 30 seconds, and then it's just so easy. You just pop the swab open, step 2 for 2 minutes again, repeat circular motion, and now you're getting your pearly whites.
Okay, and you actually have some testimonials from some individuals that have really benefited from this product.
Yes, yes. Let's hear from them.
I've smoked, I've drank coffee, I drink red wine. It makes my teeth darker. And using Power Swabs, it's made a difference. People ask me, what do you do to whiten your teeth? And I'm really proud to tell them that I use Power Swabs.
When I use these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was 0 sensitivity.
Okay, too, and Stephanie, just a few moments ago, you had mentioned that yellow teeth can really make you look older.
Oh, absolutely, and they really, and unhealthy. They, can stain your teeth, the coffee, chocolate, wine, but Power Swabs helps you out with that patent technology to physically lift and remove the stains. And unlike most systems, Power Swabs can be used on caps, veneers. If you have crowns, bondings, dentures, you name it, you'd usually have to go to the dentist office to utilize a teeth whitening product. You can use Power Swabs right in the comfort of your home.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you're saying that if anyone's a coffee drinker or a wine drinker, Power Swabs can actually...
It can help. You don't need to give up any of your favorite items. A lot of those stains you start to see in your coffee mug, those develop on your teeth, but Power Swabs doesn't just cover them up. It helps to physically lift and remove them. And again, I can't tell you how much my favorite part is the pain and sensitivity. I've tried different products, trays, strips, and a lot of them really give that lingering sensitivity. Power Swabs is the first product I found that doesn't give it. And as quick as the results are, they're also long-lasting. You can expect your pearly whites to last up to 6 months. So I use Power Swabs twice a year.
Wow, okay, oh my goodness. Okay, and one more time, how quickly does this work?
Literally within 5 minutes. You can expect that average of 2 shades whiter teeth just after that first application. And it's a 7-day kit, so you'll see an average of 6 shades whiter teeth over the course of the 7-day kit. I always tell people, take a before and after picture between day 1 and day 7, because you really will be surprised.
Okay, and I imagine, too, this is something that's really good for those that are busy and on the go, because you're saying it only takes just a couple of moments to make this work.
And you see the swabs here. They're small. There's no mess involved. You can put these in your purse, your pocket. One thing that also really stands out to me is something very common. A lot of people might have one tooth that's a little more yellow and stained than your other teeth. Unlike most teeth whitening systems that hit all your teeth at once, the trays and the strips, you can spend more time on that one tooth with the Power Swabs, get it to match the others.
And you have a special offer.
Oh, yes, of course. I always bring a good offer for you. All of your viewers right now can take advantage of up to 40% off plus free shipping. You just call the number on the screen or go to powerswabs.com.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. Okay, so now you know how to achieve a brighter, whiter smile, and here is how to have a healthier, happier heart. Nutritional researcher and author Dr. Johnny Bodwin wants people to know that it is possible to lower your bad cholesterol through the help of food opposed to prescription pills. Very important topic here. And Johnny, I know that this is a time of year where people's cholesterol levels tend to be elevated. Why would that be?
Well, it's very interesting about cholesterol. It goes up and down for all kinds of reasons, including, by the way, stress.
Oh, really?
Stress can raise your cholesterol. My co-author on the book, The Great Cholesterol Myth, is a cardiologist. And one day he discovered this he was about to go into surgery and hadn't eaten all day. Yeah. And just for fun, he decided about 5 o'clock at night to take his blood test. And his cholesterol was on the sky. He hadn't even eaten.
No way.
So actually, stress, all kinds of things, the way we eat, holiday season, the stress of holiday, can all raise it. But here's what I want people to know. It's not just about lowering cholesterol with a pill. It's about lowering the risk for heart disease.
Yes.
We don't really care about cholesterol. What we care about is that a marker for are we going to live longer?
Okay.
These foods and exercise and staying away from the bad stuff, which I'll tell you about in a minute, that is what's going to really improve our heart. It will lower our cholesterol, but it will also lower triglycerides, which is a very important component of blood that we want to keep down.
Yes.
So we do it with these foods. And these labels, these heart-healthy labels, can often be very misleading because...
Okay, so explain, because I think a lot of people shop and they go, okay, I have high cholesterol. I've been told I also need to address my diet. This says it's heart healthy. Look, it's got the heart on it.
Yes.
And it says low cholesterol. Why would that be misleading?
They license those for $3,000 a year, by the way. They make over $900,000.
It's always about money.
But the point is that they give those labels because it has fiber. But it comes at a great cost because there's a lot of sugar in there with the fiber. So you want fiber from things like these foods right here. Beans and apples and peppers and avocados.
Fiber,
yes,
not
because they don't have any sugar added the way these foods do.
Okay.
And even these low sodium foods that are heart healthy, they've got a lot of ingredients that we don't want. So what we want to do is, number one, concentrate on getting fiber. Here's a hack. When people think about fiber supplements, they think about gas and bloating.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one doesn't give you that. Sun fiber, it's an ingredient. You just look on the ingredients for what kind of fiber they use and look for sun fiber. It's like, here's a great sun fiber.
What is sun fiber?
It's actually a fiber supplement, and it's odorless and tasteless, and you do not get gas and bloating. So none of that lousy taste that tastes like sawdust, none of that. You can put it on your kids' oatmeal. You can put it on there. They'll never notice, and you get an extra 2 spoons a day, 10 grams extra fiber, done. Great. Okay. Take the right supplements for heart disease. This is very, very important. My basic stuff, fish oil, magnesium, vitamin D, and I found this at Costco. I got to tell you, shout out to Costco. Sometimes they just find an elegant formula and they stick it there and they've got it. And this is it's called Artery Health, and it's a form of vitamin K2, which keeps calcium out of your arteries so you don't get hardening of the arteries. And then we want to look at these superfoods, and all of these things are superfoods: blueberries, carrots, spinach, chia seeds. This is the new hot thing. We're going to have a Natural Products Expo in March, the biggest show. I'm expecting chia seeds to be bombing.
And what makes chia seeds so
Two things, fiber and omega-3s.
Okay.
So you've got omega-3s, which we want anyway from fish oil and stuff like that, but we also get the fiber. You can sprinkle these on anything. You don't have to grind them. They come right out of the bag like that.
Okay.
You can get this on Amazon everywhere. So chia seeds are a superfood. Add some fiber. Take a walk every day. And number one for heart disease, don't smoke. That's probably more important than anything,
hold that
including...
back up.
Do not do this, ladies and gentlemen. The number one thing that causes heart disease and a lot of other things as well.
Okay.
So you do it with food, you do it with exercise, you do it with extra fiber.
So for those, though, I mean, there's a lot of people that take pills to control their cholesterol, but you're saying that might just be like a little bit of a crutch, that you really need to do this lifestyle change. You need to eat healthy and think more than just your cholesterol, but just overall your heart health.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of doctors write those prescriptions because they know people won't do these things.
Yes.
But if you would tell your doctor you're going to try this for 30 days and then go back and get a measurement, you might find the results are very, very different.
All right. It's worth that change and that effort. Where can people go for more information?
JohnnyBowden.com.
JohnnyBowden.com. Johnny, thank you so much.
So much.
All right, everyone, make sure you stick around because it's time for an ABC 10 News update right after the break. I love pecans. Love pecans.
This segment was paid for by True Earth Health.
Oh, mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Thank you.
Hey, Wingstop, can you hear me?
And diving into another ABC10 News update, a Best Buy security guard in Roseville has been offered his job back. This after being fired over the weekend, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. We've been following the story pretty closely, Melissa. He tackled a suspect in the parking lot who had punched a deputy and took off. Best Buy says it has a policy that doesn't allow employees to chase potential criminals outside of the store, so they let him go. But now Best Buy messaged us saying they're going to offer him his job back. They wrote that we made a decision to terminate our employee for violating our clear policies, but have had reason to take another look at what happened. While we wish he hadn't put himself or anyone else at risk, they continue, we regret our initial decision. We will be offering him his job back, and we don't know if he's going to accept, but we will certainly be following this story. Quite interesting.
Yeah, this is also interesting, too. I know a lot of people are trying to eat more fruits and vegetables, be healthy in the new year, but you're going to want to check your fruit basket.
Yeah, some peaches, nectarines, plums sold at Costco and Walmart are being recalled because of possible listeria contamination. There aren't any reports right now of people getting sick, but better safe than sorry. We have all the details on this rogue fruit, if I could say that, at ABC10.com.
Well, no one wants rogue fruit as they're going into Super Bowl. There might be some, fruit dips being developed, some fruit salads, and it's like, what, like a week away until Super Bowl 53?
It is, it's less than a week now. The city of Stockton is getting excited. LA Rams receiver Brandon Cooks and Rams running back Justin Davis both graduated from Lincoln High in Stockton. Cooks is class 2011, Davis class of 2013. They actually played together for a year. Lincoln High athletic director Brian Gray even coached both players when he was head coach of the Lincoln football team.
Yeah, that's a rare air, I think, for them to be both playing on the same team in the Super Bowl. They were teammates here at Lincoln High School. I don't think there's many that could make that statement. I think equally as proud as that is both these guys are good young men.
Indeed, and we're told many students will be glued to the TV to watch their famous alums come Super Bowl Sunday. No doubt they are pulling for Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's super cool for the Super Bowl. A lot of super going around. Brittany, she's standing by for meteorologist Rob Carmark, and you had mentioned there might actually be some rain in the forecast. Could it impact the Super Bowl?
You know what? We're taking a look at everything for you. It could if you have plans, but did you know the average person eats about 6,000 calories on Super Bowl Sunday? All right, let's talk about weather. You can see patchy fog. We're going to be watching that for the next 30 minutes in Stockton and Modesto. Light showers all the way till 2 in this afternoon, and as we roll into the week, Wednesday rolling into Thursday morning, we could see rain, and you can see radar really backing up that story as we take a look Thursday at 1:30 in the morning. You're going to see rain all the way until about 2 or 3. As we take a look right now, as you walk out that door, you can see Sacramento 52, Stockton 52, Modesto 53, Marysville we're looking at 51, and Tahoe we're looking at 37. But let's help plan your day. Maybe you have a lunch meeting or you got to do something later on tonight. You can see 11:30 we're looking at 59, 3:30 we're looking at 64, and 9:30 this evening we are looking at 52. So here's what you can expect as we take a look. If you're headed to the Bay, you can see a high of 60. Valley, we're looking at 64. The Hills, 64. And Sierra, we're looking at 47. So take a look at our 10-day forecast. Two different stories going on. You can see we've got to get through this week. We're going to see rain Wednesday rolling all the way into the Super Bowl. You can see that Super Bowl Sunday. But different story Monday all the way to next week. We are looking at sunshine. So a little bit of everything in the Weather Center. Of course, we'll keep you dated on TV, online, and with our ABC 10 lasers.
All right, well, I'm looking forward actually to the return of rain a little bit there in the forecast. I know we really need it.
Got to build it up, get some more snow up in the high country, get that spring runoff. All good, right?
Yes, absolutely. All right, so Walt, I know that we've all heard the saying, giving someone the shirt off of their back. This is a little bit of a twist on it though, right? Slightly.
Basketball's Steph Curry made a fan very, very happy when he literally gave her the shoes right off his feet. There he is, took out a marker, signed his shoes, handed them to the young fan. The young lady literally, when she got the shoes, was like, in tears. Like, is this really happening? There it is. There's the delivery. Oh my gosh. Obviously, tears of excitement, tears of joy. You're a courtside fan. You don't generally have the player take off his shoes.
No.
I will say, though, having covered the league for years, the players go through one pair of shoes per game.
Oh, do they really?
They want the ultimate traction.
Oh.
So normally it's after the game you might get the shoe, not during maybe the pre-game warm-up, which just looks like it. But that's a nice gesture.
So that even makes that even more special. I love the insight on that. I had no idea about that, Walt.
Sometimes I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. Dun, 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 dun.
I have a question, though. But, I mean, it's incredibly awesome what just happened. And clearly she's a massive fan. But, and maybe he didn't wear those shoes very long because it was just in the beginning. So getting someone's worn shoes may not be as stinky or...
No, I think it's all good. Yeah,
okay.
I think they generally wear 2 pairs of white socks. And I wouldn't think that would... to me, if they were a little gamey, so what?
So what? You
They're
take
Steph
the foot
Curry
sweat.
shoes.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
All right. And I never knew you were such an expert on athletic footwear. This is amazing.
Or I completely made it up. You don't know right now.
2 pairs of socks. They get 1 pair of shoes for each game.
That's it.
You know, they might change about this time.
Are you stretching right now? Do we need to fill some time? Okay,
Can you tell?
I got some other stories.
You see my feet tap dancing here?
Yeah, I see that. You do that very well, my friend. Very, very well.
Do you have another story? I want to hear another story.
Not right at this. Actually, my brother was working in Orlando at a TV station, and Shaq gave him his shoe.
Really?
So my brother brought the shoe into my mom's 5th grade class for the kids to see, and it's like a size this.
I was going to say.
One kid came up and licked the shoe.
Which
I thought was
serious?
not appropriate. No, that's not.
That takes that to a whole
And
new
that's
level.
a true story.
Yeah, and seriously, like Shaq's shoe, though, I mean, that's just a
I think he's a
spectacle in itself.
21. It's a big man.
Okay.
Shaq's a big man.
That's a custom-made shoe right there. All right, thank you for the shoe stories, Walt.
I'm here
Really
for
appreciate
at least through May.
All right, everyone, stick around. Coming up, we're going to show you how to lower that energy bill without having to sacrifice eating comfortably. And that is not all, too. Check this out. We have a special performance from the Sacramento Theater's Young Professionals.
Is there a pack? Oh, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
And welcome back. Okay, so the weather has been all over the place. We've been faced with some really nice cold, and then all of a sudden it gets really warm. You want to make sure that your home heating and air system can keep up with all those changes. And here to make sure that that happens, we have Varen Larson and Joseph Barrientos with Big Mountain Heating and Air. And gentlemen, you know, it's that time of year where sometimes we start to see those temperatures shift. We want to make sure that their home system can actually keep up and isn't going to break, or that it's operating properly. So how do we make sure that it's going to be able to keep up to the task? I know that there may be something that they can really get in front of that's going to avoid a breakdown. And what would be that main thing?
Proper service, really, and that's related to what we talk about a lot on this program, and that is caused by a breakdown in one of these parts here that can be offset, you know, with making sure that the dirt doesn't impact the system the way that it really does. And a lot of folks don't understand it because we all have a filter. Hopefully you know where that's at, and I'm not joking. Some people don't know.
That's not a good sign.
But, you know, if you don't change your filter, then, you know, it can get internally extremely dirty. And as you could see, that cinnamon went through. Even if you do change it, dirt still gets into that system. And what does that do? It creates a lot of problems for folks. And I'm just going to set this aside. In other words, these are the same thing. This is a blower motor here. This is one that was removed from a system that had pets at the home, very dirty. Do they get that dirty? Yeah, they do. And that then translates up through this system. This is your furnace. It's up in your attic or in the garage or wherever, but it also has a coil that's connected to your air conditioner. This runs 3,000 hours a year. This runs about 1,000 hours a year. This is running all the time, heating and air conditioning. And when dirt stops the airflow from being able to flow as freely as it should, it can create a condition that, sadly, just last week we had a condition, a 61-year-old gentleman here in Sacramento died from carbon monoxide exposure. And that can come from a crack in a heat exchanger in a gas furnace. And so dirt's a big deal. And with proper service, we have a special that I'd love to show a video that talks about a really comprehensive service at an excellent price with an excellent warranty. Love to show it.
Okay, let's go ahead and watch.
Over 500 people die from carbon monoxide poisoning in the United States every year. We take the proper service of your furnace very seriously. Big Mountain's 2-for-1 furnace and AC rejuvenation is different. It'll keep you safe and save you more money on your gas and electric bills than the service costs annually. Guaranteed, or the service will be free. Big Mountain will prove to you the difference between a typical do-nothing so-called furnace-only tune-up and our true 2-part furnace and AC rejuvenation. Total cost for the first 10 callers during the show today will pay only $78. $78 total annual cost.
But Varen, why just 10 callers?
Because it's not a sales gimmick, Jim. It's two comprehensive services. It requires a true technician, not a salesman in disguise. Give us a call, be one of the first 10 callers, and we'll get you on the schedule right now.
Okay, so we just took a look at how dirt really impacts the home heating and air system, but Joseph Barrientos joins us now because you're going to share with us how the dirt can really impact the entire house.
Exactly. So this is a close-up of that real fine dust that's in the home that Varen was explaining with the cinnamon in the filter. Now this fine dust here is what causes all these problems to happen in your furnace when you allow several amounts of it to get into your system to begin with. And what happens is over time, as all that dust and dirt gets in that system, it gets distributed throughout the entire home. Now some of us have pets and animals in the home, and that can actually irritate levels of allergies, symptoms as the dirt here can carry dust mites, it can carry mold, pollen, allergens, and any kind of just nasty things we don't want to be breathing. And so when your system is operating under those conditions, several things can happen. One of the main one is that heat exchanger can overheat and actually breach and break in this instance, and you have the potential to lead to carbon monoxide exposure. One of the services we provide is a deep clean of the outdoor chemical to provide this system to breathe more efficiently and healthier when the system is running in that manner. Okay. We do a 2-part rejuvenation service. Not only are we going to service the furnace, but we'll also be servicing the air conditioner as well.
And it's very important too that both of those systems are serviced because they rely on each other. As we just learned, that even though you're using your air conditioning in the summer, your furnace is still operating because it's distributing all that air, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
so you
right.
want them to make sure that they're both functioning well on both sides. And in order to make sure that people can take advantage of this type of service, there's actually a special offer. So I'm going to invite Varen back in. Varen, because I'd love for you to share with our viewers what the opportunity is that they could take advantage of.
Yeah, you know, I just got a mailer, as probably everybody in this room did, if you own your own home, from another company that's going to give you this well, they call it a tune-up, for $87. What you have to understand with Big Mountain in this service, for the $78, we're doing that one, and we're guaranteeing not your system against breakdown for the next 6 months like this other mailer offers. We guarantee your system against breakdown with this $78 2-for-1 rejuvenation furnace, air conditioner all year long, or the service is going to be free. And if you don't save more money, then the $78 will refund, no questions asked, to you the cost of that service. So it's a tremendous value.
Okay, so look at that camera and say it one more time. What's the special offer?
$78. Be one of the first 10 callers at that number down at the screen. I think it's 378-4616, and that's rejuvenation of both your furnace and your air conditioner, or the service is going to be free. And that's for the next 12 months too, folks. Here's the deal. Don't wait really until your system breaks down. Call us now, be on the schedule, be one of our priority clients for that special offer.
Wonderful, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. Now we can all be comfortable, save money, and also be safe, as you both have mentioned. Okay, we'll make sure you stick around because we're going to help you with innovating that kitchen, a dream kitchen. We'll make it a reality with some new innovative ideas. And in addition to having that fantastic dream kitchen, a special performance from the Sacramento Theater Company's Young Professionals Conservatory. A look at these incredible talents in just a moment.
This segment was paid for by Big Mountain Heating and Air.
Hold on, the night will soon.
Oh, 235, sorry.
Yeah. Give us another count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, 31. Can you count to 10?
1, 2, 3, 4.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
Well, if you're one of the millions of American families planning a kitchen renovation this year, we have the scoop on the most innovative ideas to elevate your cooking game to the next level.
Welcome to the next level of kitchen design and technology. Signature Kitchen Suite's new home appliance experience and design center in Napa Valley, California, which also features the latest and greatest from LG. Touted by designer experts and foodies alike as the holy grail of culinary delight, the industry insider's place.
First of its kind industry training and brand immersion center here in Napa Valley, the epicenter of food and wine. So when you think about the brand that we're creating here, Signature Kitchen Suite, you think about our target consumer, the technicurian. They love technology, but they also have this love and passion for cooking. And so it's this idea about bringing this functional technology into the kitchen. No one's ever done it. LG is a leader in artificial intelligence, AI, and also a leader in technology. So it's only natural that LG would be leading the way, spearheading technology coming into the kitchen and coming into the home appliance industry. My favorite cooking product for Signature Kitchen Suite is our 48-inch Pro range. It's the only Pro range that has not only induction, not only high-low simmer available on the range, but also has an in-bay sous vide on the surface.
For those who aren't familiar, sous vide is a cooking method that cooks food in airtight bags. It was once only available in professional kitchens, but now consumers can take advantage of its many benefits.
Specifically in the sous vide process, you have the quality of the ingredient really shining through because there's literally no escape of flavor. Everything's contained in the skin of the plastic pouch.
We really wanted it to be able to treat the food, no matter what you're cooking, the very best possible way with the very highest amount of respect. So if you're cooking that steak, cooking the absolute perfect steak that you would have at a 5-star restaurant.
Really give kudos to SKS for pulling this together and taking it seriously. Like, it's one thing to say true to food, but it's another thing to actually go out and find the people who can deliver on that.
Besides these culinary greats, what else did we see at this state-of-the-art appliance design center?
This is the LG Artificial Intelligence Lifestyle Zone. What we try and do here is show people the possibilities of adding technology to their lives, making it easier, saving time. Hey Google, ask my LG range to turn on and preheat to 350 degrees.
And let's not forget the refrigerator and freezers with the largest capacity in the industry, and new wine columns that keep your whites and reds at just the right temps, and so much more. For more info on these stylish innovations, visit signaturekitchensuite.com. For details on LG home appliances, visit lg.com.
The Secret Garden is a special performance performed by students from Sacramento Theater Company's Young Professionals Conservatory. And here to tell us all about the show is Secret Garden Director, we have Gail, and the Sacramento Theater Company School of the Arts and Education Director, Michelle. Welcome to both of you. So great to have you here. As a parent and having a background in theater arts, I am such a huge fan of the Sacramento Theater Company and not only your performances as professionals, but what you provide too to the youth in the area. So I cannot wait to tell our viewers about the Secret Garden. So Gail, directing this play, give us a little idea about what people can expect when they go to watch this.
It's a beautiful retelling of Frances Hodgins Burnett's novel, The Secret Garden. Mm-hmm. It's a story of enchantment, magic, healing, human connection, the life force that is shared by a secret garden with a gorgeous score.
Absolutely gorgeous score, because
yes.
We're going to have a little bit of a taste of some of that performance here on the show in just moments, and I've already heard part of it. It is absolutely gorgeous. And Michelle, this performance is performed by actors, by singers, performers from the Young Professionals Conservatory.
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about this program.
The program is a 10-month program, after school and on the weekends. Mm-hmm. The students participate in classes all week, acting, singing, dancing, playwriting, music theory, piano, everything to prepare them for the professional world of the performing arts.
And that's a certain age group too, right?
Right. It's 8th through 12th grade,
okay,
or around 14 to 18.
And for parents who have younger children that are already interested in the arts to that degree, like myself, you have a younger pre-professional or pre-ensemble conservatory,
yes,
right?
we have our pre-professional ensemble company, and that really prepares them for the Young Professionals Conservatory. And there are oftentimes roles in our professional productions where we need even younger students than our Young Professionals Conservatory. So we're able to also audition those students for roles on the main stage in the professional shows.
And speaking on behalf of those who are involved in theater, this is a very rare, special program and an incredibly valuable experience and opportunity for young performers. Finding something like this is really hard to find. So this is such a great opportunity. I would love to know more, though, about the Secret Garden, because we want people to come and watch this and really understand and see the skill set that's being developed by these young performers. They need to experience this firsthand. So when is this taking place?
We have 5 public performances beginning Thursday evening through Sunday matinee. There are 2 school performances on Thursday and Friday. The students, who I consider young professionals, definitely, are extremely talented. The voices are so gorgeous, and they're having what I consider a fully professional experience.
Absolutely.
In the production, in the rehearsal process, in the technical rehearsal process.
From top to bottom, it is
beginning
truly
to end.
an example of what it is like to be a working actor
Correct.
or working performer. Where can families go so they can learn more about YPC and also pre-professional, and then also get their tickets to Secret Garden?
SacTheater.org. They can call our box office, 916-443-6722 for tickets, or also, again, our website has all that information.
Ladies, thank you so much. Greatly
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. And without further ado, here is a wonderful example of Secret Garden. Take it away.
No ghost could do what you've done in this house, Mary Lennox. Hold on, the night will soon be by. Hold on, until there's nothing left to try. Child, hold on, there's angels on their way. Hold on and hear them say, child, oh child, and it doesn't even matter if the danger and the doom come from up above or down below, or just come flying at you from across the room. When you see a man who's raging and he's jealous and he fears that you walk the walls he's hid behind for years, what you do then is you tell yourself you know just what to say. It's this day, not me, that's bound to go away.